Shadow has finally been revealed. The first image of Shadow from the new Sonic movie has been revealed, one that confirms what many have already speculated. The new Sonic installment will feature this iconic video game antagonist. But who is Shadow, and what could happen in Sonic 3? Will Shadow be a formidable antagonist to Sonic, or will he eventually team up with him to take on a bigger threat? How do their powers compare? Will Robotnik return to join Shadow and take on Sonic? If you want to know everything we know so far, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Welcome to the Oasis Geek. The news about Shadow's arrival in the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie has caused quite a stir on social media. This announcement, widely discussed and shared, highlights the anticipation and excitement surrounding this new chapter in the Sonic film saga. Part of the news can be read on the CBR.com website and reads as follows. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is running along swiftly with its production with a new set photo hyping a fan favorite's inclusion. On X, director Jeff Fowler shared an image from the set of Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Along with a clapperboard brandishing the Sonic 3 logo, the image also includes a first look at Shadow the Hedgehog. The sneak peek only reveals the character's sneakers and clenched fists, so a full unveiling will have to wait, though the character's face was shown in the previous film's post-credit sequence. Even so, this might be enough to generate a lot of excitement for fans of the video games. Without a doubt, this announcement fills the Sonic fanbase with a lot of excitement, as Shadow is a villain that all of us who have played these games remember. To understand why Shadow is so important in the Sonic universe, we must start at the beginning. Shadow the Hedgehog made his first appearance in 2001 in the game Sonic Adventure 2. According to his story, Shadow was created by Dr. Gerald Robotnik as the ultimate life form through genetic engineering, using the DNA of the alien race Black Arms as an experiment to develop cures against incurable diseases. Shadow was conceived as the ideal companion for Maria, Dr. Robotnik's granddaughter, who was suffering from a fatal disease. However, the experiment failed, and the military eliminated Maria and imprisoned Shadow, keeping him in suspension for 50 years. Years later, he was freed by Eggman to help him in his plans to conquer the world against Sonic. After many efforts, Sonic managed to emerge victorious, but Shadow, presumed dead, managed to survive. Then he appears again with amnesia and trying to discover about his past and origin, facing alien forces and fighting against his creator. Finally, Shadow discovers the truth about his past and renews his determination to protect humanity according to the wishes of his friend Maria. This means that Shadow is not just a villain motivated to conquer the world. He is the result of an experiment and joins the side of the good guys after he understands his purpose in the world. Now, let's talk about the movies. Shadow is one of the most striking and beloved characters in the Sonic universe, and one that we fans wanted to see in the movies. Surprisingly, the Sonic movies have broken the curse of movies based on video games, and they've been good. Ever since the company decided to change Sonic's look, fans have positively embraced all the integrations into this universe. At the end of Sonic's second installment, we saw a first glimpse of Shadow. The military were talking about how Robotnik possibly died during the battle, but they found some coordinates of a place buried for over 50 years, the place where Project Shadow was. After mentioning this, we saw Shadow open his eyes. This assured that the third installment would be a showdown between Sonic and Shadow. However, there are still many questions to be answered. First of all, it is unclear what really happened to Dr. Robotnik after the events of the second movie. While the military speculates about his possible death, it is very likely that he managed to survive, given his superior intellect and vast technological resources. It is unlikely that such an iconic villain would disappear so easily. It is likely then that Robotnik is still active in the shadows, plotting his next move, and that Shadow's appearance in the equation represents an opportunity, which he will attempt to exploit to his own advantage. Perhaps he will seek to capture and control Shadow, using a special chip or some mind control mechanism, making him a key pawn in his sinister plans. On the other hand, It is still unclear what Shadow's true intentions are, or if he will try to somehow destroy the world of humans, as happened in some of the video games. It is possible that initially, Shadow will see Sonic as a rival and seek to confront him, to prove that he is superior and the ultimate life form. However, as he recovers his memories of his past and his bond with Maria, Professor Robotnik's granddaughter, it is likely that Shadow will come to his senses and end up allying with Sonic to save the planet, as happened in classic titles such as Sonic Adventure 2. But what are Shadow's powers, and how does he compare to Sonic? One of Shadow's most outstanding abilities is his super speed, similar to Sonic. Able to reach and at times surpass Sonic's supersonic speeds, Shadow demonstrates extraordinary agility and speed. This ability to run at extreme speeds is an iconic trait shared by both characters, but Shadow often uses it in more tactical and strategic ways. In terms of physical strength, Shadow possesses a superhuman ability, allowing him to perform feats such as destroying robots with a single blow, or lifting extremely heavy objects. Another notable ability of Shadow is Chaos Control. This ability is distinctive to Shadow and allows him to manipulate time and space using Chaos Emeralds. With this powerful ability, he can slow down or speed up time, stop time, and even travel through time. Finally, Shadow's most powerful transformation is when he becomes Super Shadow. By absorbing the power of the Chaos Emeralds, he transforms into a nearly invincible version of himself, with super strength, enhanced speed, the ability to fly, and greater control of chaos. This means that Shadow could be one of the most dangerous antagonists Sonic will face, and is a worthy opponent for our blue hero. I think Robotnik will still play an important role in this story, but we'll talk about that in another video. But tell me, what do you think about all this? Do you want to see Shadow already? What do you think will happen in the new Sonic movie? And for more videos of your favorite series and movies, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You are on The Oasis Geek.